With full backing from the US government, the Federal Reserve would back and oversee CBC, a type of digital dollar that is issued by the government. This could be a good alternative to the ways we currently pay for things. It has benefits like fast payment settlement, which makes it easier to send money across borders, and it could also make money more accessible. Over 130 countries have started to look into the market for digital currencies backed by the government. Russia could start a digital test program as early as 2028. India and Saudi Arabia have already started pilot programs that are similar. At the same time, the United States is still very far behind, even though there is more and more proof about what digital currency is. The words above come from the United States Congress. It's made very clear there that the US Congress has given XRP the green light. Why does this matter? It's not just for banks and other banking business. XRP can be used for both local and foreign transactions, and the US Federal Reserve supports this. Congress in the US agrees with the trend seen in places like India and Brazil. The XRP system is being used by China and other countries to build their own digital currencies for their central banks. As always, Ripple. That's right. The US wants to be a part of this change, and you can guess which company they're working with. Brazil, Russia, India, and the British countries of China and South Africa have all worked together to create a digital currency that can be used by all of them through their central banks. The US is now doing the same. Let me play you a film that shows CBCs from 2015 that show talks between Ripple and the US Federal Reserve. This historical background shows how Ripple and the US have worked together behind the scenes, even though Ripple and the SEC are currently in a public disagreement. It was clear that Ripple was going to win the SEC case because they worked together. Do you remember Ripple's pitch to the Fed? In 2015, Ripple showed the Federal Reserve the Now payment system, even though the Fed didn't give Ripple credit for the public release of the system. A closer look shows that the Federal Reserve may have talked about forming a relationship with a blockchain company that could help with payments and speed up transactions by as much as 3 to 5 seconds. Before he spent 10 years working for the SEC against Ripple, Gary Gensler had talked a lot about how the US Federal Reserve might use Ripple. Gensler was hopeful that the Federal Reserve would add XRP and Ripple to their payment system so that it could be used for both domestic and international operations. The Ripple platform is used by Riverbank, a well-known Ripple payment partner. Let's break this down. It is now official that the net system is a part of the FedNet billing system. Riverbank is more than just a bank, it also helps people make payments using the xCurrent and Ripple services of RippleNet. XRP and its ledger are used by both platforms to provide on-demand funding, and the addition of Riverbank to FedNet makes sure that these XRP-based systems are involved. With this information, the FedNet payment system is ready to use XRP to meet its liquidity needs for international transfers. This means that if you follow this and keep XRP, its value will go up as its uses and benefits grow. The good news about your investment is welcome. This addition of XRP to mainstream financial systems is more than just a nod to its promise. It shows how the global financial landscape is changing as traditional banking systems learn how useful, fast, and cheap blockchain technologies are. Also, Gary Gensler's support and the acts of organizations like Riverbank that followed are just the beginning. More banks are starting to understand and use the power of XRP and other similar platforms. We will have an effect on the whole business before we go any further. I'm happy to share some great news. People who watch my videos can win XRP. Just do these 3 simple things to enter. Give 5 stars to this video, click subscribe, turn on notifications, and tell your friends about this. Your network can be used to stream video. It's becoming more and more important. It's not just the US, even though we've already talked about how the US Federal Reserve is interested in it and how the country as a whole is likely to accept it. That means making XRP's promise come true, because they have strong digital infrastructure. Countries like the UK and the EU are seeing the value in XRP. In order to learn more about how XRP is being used in digital projects in both Britain and Europe, the Euro project is looking into what it can do. You can watch our special shows at CBDC that are about those things. Restate our main point of case. In addition to looking at XRP as a possible CBDC, which we talked about in a previous video, the US wants to use it for smooth trades across borders. This isn't just about CBDC. It's true for both local and foreign financial transactions. Let's look at what this means for the idea that more institutions, especially the US Federal Reserve, using XRP will affect its value. After all, the usefulness of a digital asset like XRP is a big part of what makes it valuable when it comes to integrating it into large banking systems. Along with the short-term transactional benefits, it's important to think about the long-term image and trust gains. The world's financial system is changing quickly. Cryptocurrencies, especially well-known ones like XRP, are becoming the norm, and digital trades are becoming the norm. It's easy to become more important. More and more people want to send money across borders at low costs. When big countries and financial institutions back XRP, It can put it in a class by itself for investors and fans. The present. Endorsements and integrations of XRP show how important its growth is and point to a bright future. But it's important to make decisions and stay informed all the time, just like with any other business. Is there a chance that XRP could hit $10,000 after a lot of thought? We are going to talk more about this subject, which has gotten a lot of attention in the cryptocurrency world. It is important to note that as the crypto world grows and digital currencies become more common, over 130 countries now accept them, the XRP ledger is getting more attention from companies around the world, especially those in North America. A lot of people say that XRP could be worth anywhere from $10,000 to an amazing $35,000. This is especially true when you consider that it could be involved in the global CBDC. In what ways do central banks work in the world of digital currencies? As more countries switch to using XRP for foreign transactions, it could become the standard medium of exchange. It was made clear by the managing director of Ville Capital that if XRP became the standard currency and was widely accepted, it would move a lot of money around the world. Even though there is a lot of XRP available, its worth is still low. Because there is so much desire for XRP, its value could go up, putting it between $10,000 and $35,000. Keep in mind that I'm not a licensed financial advisor and that the information in these movies is only meant to be fun for you. Before making any financial decisions, I always tell my viewers to do their own study and talk to professionals. Thanks for watching. Please click the like button if you liked the movie. Make sure the alerts are turned on so you know right away when I post something new. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next movie. Be careful.